Hi, knife people. This is Japanese sake. Quality stuff. $25 a bottle. The same size as your wine. Alcohol content is the same as wine. 15%. Cheers. You know, very soft taste and deep flavor or taste. Quality stuff. $25 a bottle. Okay, I'd like to show you first leather washer. It's the basic for hunting knife. Blackjack, trail guide hunter knife, stacked very tight and good traction from its surface, kind of hairy, and from its shape, angular and pretty thick, quality leather, and comfortable in choking up with this thumb ramp and generous choil. Very good edge geometry, convex geometry on its 1095 carbon steel. It's a very good hunting knife. I love it, sure. Okay. And its competitor is this one. Bug Weaver Custom 2009 Skinner. The choil is generous. However, I don't choke up with this knife. A kind of thin handle. However, this side flat and this side rounded. Well thought leather washer. In any angle, stable. And this pommel is very comfortable. You know, very fast knife from its long blade and shallow belly. However, low height, narrow knife. So this edge geometry is rather steep. So it's not a very sharp knife as a Bug Weaver knife. However, I once experienced 40 years straight dressing, not only mine, but also my friends, with a single knife, possible. However, at last, it went down. It's not a very sharp knife for Bug Weaver because of this relatively deep angle. Anyways, great knife. And next leather washer is, this one. Blackjack 125 heavy hunter knife. A2 tool steel made by Bug Weaver. It's the sharpest knife in Bug Weavers. Pretty wide blade height and continuously to the edge. Sharpest edge geometry and well balanced. And choking up this choil, look at this, edge is rounded. This holding very good in getting back straps, and regular holding also very good. but a bit thin compared to this handle. It's hand fitting perfectly. Kind of thin, however, as you see, reverse tapering to the butt, thicker, so with last two fingers stable, and with forward two fingers can change angle for my intention, Very good handle. It's a great knife. Model 125 Blackjack. And I have one more. But on the bottom, so lately. Next. Bravo 1. Its handle is wood, so the pins and tube is made of brass. This is piano key wood. Black ebony. Yeah, black ebony. Pretty dense and strong wood. Balance point is here, just on my first finger. Perfect. This belly curve is superb for deer dressing, and this edge geometry is superb from the back spine to the edge, continuously convex. Very sharp and tough geometry made of A2 tool steel. A2 tool steel is superb, not too soft, not too hard, and very tough, no chipping, and hold its edge very well and easy to restore, not restoring microchipping, micro rolling, when it went down, just stropping few times and regain its sharpness again very soon. Very, easy steel and dependable steel is this A2. And I'd like to show you handle variations of Buck Weavers. This is Gani, younger brother of this Bravo 1. The length is almost the same, just quarter inches shorter, and handle is thinner. However, contour is pretty similar. Handle length is pretty identical, thicker, yes. However, length is enough on it. Surely thinner. However, thinner is more free in my hand. Any angle I can take in my hand and stable. And this wood, lignum white, is kind of oily and tacky, so very stable in my hand, good traction from its oily surface and of course from its contour. Perfect handle and perfect wood, lignum white, no ramp, Gani. And I must go at random. I'm sorry. And this is Blackjack 125 in G10 handle, butt heavy. However, I don't care about this butt heavy. This knife is comfortable in any weight balance. This balance comfortable, lightweight, and 1 ounce heavier, but very comfortable. And this weight helps skinning, surely. This can be better than leather washer. Okay? G10 orange 125. And back knife, my very first knife, hunting knife, Vanguard Skinner. comfortable handle, and weight balance is here. Good for, small job. Getting straps. And this 420HC steels takes my sharpening and stropping very well. No chipping, Very tough, kind of soft steel. So edge holding is not special. One deer. However, it can do one deer, surely. My self-convex V-edge. Hologram. It's a great knife. $70 thing. And, less pricey stuff is this thing. Backlight Max. The blade geometry is pretty identical. A bit deeper belly. The handle is well thought in regular holding and pinching on the handle and choking up, jimped, and no edge portion here. And this V edge is pretty wide. It means pretty small angled edge and micro convexed from the factory. It's a very good edge on 420HC steel, same as Vanguard. Very good knife, absolutely. I'll test this knife at first, at the very beginning of this coming season, comparing this Vanguard skin. Oh, RC4, SC4. Its handle was no good originally. However, the knife connection custom handle is very good. It comes butt heavy because of this G10 heaviness. Pretty thick, angular, feels my hand. However, strong feeling handle and perfect length for my hand. And choking up, not generous, the edge coming just in front of the choil. However, this steel, Rowan heat treated steel, takes my sharpening and micro convexing very well and never micro chip, tough steel, but not so strong edge retention. One deer, same as 420 HC. I love this knife. And I must go at random. Sorry. Next, Bravo. With aged bamboo, front heavy because of this bamboo lightweight. Yeah. However, bamboo is very tough, It's used for fishing rod. Very tough material and lightweight. Front heavy is not bad in skinning. However, for bushcraft people, not very good, I think. But heavy is better. So, bushcraft people should go for this heavy wood or G10 or micarta. This is for hunting Bravo 1. I love this knife very much. And this one, Mike Barker, leather sheath, reddish and blacky. Very cool, and flower stamp here. Choilless anorexic boss street knife, bussy caps. This round hilt didn't annoy in skinning. Don't hitch any tissue at all during skinning. and this convex edge was very strong and sharp. I a bit shallow strapped, and now it's sharper than from the factory. Very good. Very tough steel. Very beautiful. No chipping after getting back straps. Paper micarta handle. Very cool. It's a kind of treasure. Very stunning knife. Choiceless, anorexic. Boss trick knife from Basic. And this is classic light hunter from Back River. If it was lightweight wood, it would be no good. Too light, however, with heavy material like G10 or Stag, it's very good. This belly curve is superb for deer dressing in the field. Heavy handled material is needed on this knife. Classic light hunter. Okay. Oh, my most favorite knife, Fox River. Sam says this handle is short, just good for my hand. My hand is regular or a bit larger than regular. But I don't, often this holding. Pinching holding is most often. Then this length is enough. This is a genuine hunting knife with a bokote handle, yellowish wood. I basically love regular wood. I think it's tougher than barrel handle. I have variations of this knife, but later I'll show you. This is my self-made Scandi short caber. Its primary bevel is 30 degree and secondary edge from the factory is 40 degree dull. So I totally full scanning, from this line to the edge, flat, basically. A bit convex. And now very sharp. And I actually used sometimes on deer this knife and didn't rust at all. It's polished 1095 is pretty rust resistant and removed this upper guard and very comfortable in deer dressing. It's my treasure, self-made treasure. And it's also treasure. Fiddleback, custom regulars, bullseye, trademark, and paper micarta, I believe. And kind of thin handle. Yes, very free in my hand, however stable in any angle holding. Its black is very natural from heat treat. And it came with secondary buoy edge. However, I removed and now very, very appropriate convex angle. O2 steel, sharp and tough knife, and very comfortable handle for deer dressing. Very good knife. And this one, Scandi, Kimo Sorbojo. This curry birch handle is hand fitting, just hand fitting, not too thick, not too thin. And this, stacked wood, and this blacky portion is leather and brass bolster and groove, light groove, however effective for safety, and pommel is reindeer horn, tang, mouse tail tang. A very comfortable handle in any angle, and a bit longer blade than 4 inches, and came with a bit dull, but no secondary micro edge, convex edge. I stropped, and it's now very sharp, kind of hard steel. I once experienced microchipping, micro, and I restored, and now it's very tough. Hard carbon steel, 木もソルボじゃ。I like it very much. And short knives. Izura 2, full 4-finger handle, very comfortable. Oh, Izura with the knife connection custom handle, very good fit and finish. You know, kind of heavy, made of G10. So no good for neck carry. Neck carry should be, you know, bare handle or paracord warp. It's better to carry. Heavier, maybe, or same. Depending on your preference. Not bad. For pinching, enough length. However, this holding 3-finger. And this knife, Escobar, front heavy, short handle, blade handle ratio is not very good. However, this belly curve and length is advantageous to this short knife. Not bad. And SC3. This original handle scales are thin in this dimension. However, this triangular pommel is effective in sturdy holding. Choking up, not a generous, dangerous kind of. The edge is coming just in front of the choil. However, this belly is spur, and this edge, self-made convex edge, is spur. You know, this 1095 takes my sharpening very well, and not so strong edge holding, but no chipping. You know, tough steel. This 1095. This is brand new, not used at all. Hele, Arden, strange, thick and relatively thin, but hand feeling. Very comfortable, and this back strap getting angle, and this angle. You know, intermediate angle is not comfortable. This angle, fist angle, and side angle, comfortable. You know, very unique knife, and straight portion and acute curve to the point. 4¼ inches blade and mouse tail tang. And yeah, this is a very good knife, of course. Bravo, NECA 2. The best backup knife, in my opinion. And you know, I have many model 125. It's a very good knife. This blade curve, geometry, very sharp. You know, in hunting, very dependable. In fist holding or regular thumb on the spine holding, this thickness is advantageous to regular thin handle, a bit thin in my hand. However, in choking up, this thickness is kind of annoying. In choking up, this thin handle is more comfortable. And you can choose thick pommel made of stag. However, this aluminum pommel, straight pommel, is better in my opinion because this handle is short, so pommel comes in your palm. So this side protrusion is annoying. It's comfortable, hand fitting, very stable, and choking up, not so much annoying. This thickness. This is the thinner one. I once owned thicker ballooning stag. That was no good. If you go for this stag handle, you should choose thinner one. And this pommel is basically different from this pommel. More round. This leather washer and G10 same. So they are thinking stag can be thicker. So please take care. Thick stag is no good. Thinner one you should select. If you like stag handle. And this is the best handle for Bravo, I believe. Tacky, oily wood, lignin white. Very good traction on it. Stable, absolutely. Different, wood by wood. Kind of sleek, this piano wood, black ebony wood. Very tacky, different. Both wood, however, different. And this is bamboo, Fox River. I like Fox River very much. And this is green rhinos and mosaic pins. Enjoyable knife. Can you see that? Okay. And Gani no ramp with red liners in Makassar ebony. Gani is Gani. Great. And Makassar ebony, and this is black ebony. Can you see the difference? A bit visible annual ring pattern or grain. This is very similar to G10 or something. Synthetic looking, and this is wood looking, both black. I don't like black African blackwood. Makassar ebony is much better in my opinion. And this is also a variation. I lost the name. Orange color wood, not bogote. I will remember soon. Anyhow, very similar to bogote. This is bogote. Maybe kokoboro. Just the color difference. And This knife WM1 is a great backup. Handle is superb, no hot spot at all. Enough length, and I reprofiled to full height convex. It's a dependable backup knife, absolutely. As I said, handle has enough length. You know, short blade and long handle. Great backup knife. And this sheath is superb. You know, kind of World War II handgun carry case. Very military and smells very good, like brand new leather boots. TK2. This traction is superb. You know, very rough textured. And edge geometry is superb, shallow, sharp, extremely sharp, and hold its edge very well. 3G steel. However, it's a hard steel and unknowingly taking micro chips. Some spots. I noticed in paper cut test and strapped. It took much time to restore it. I didn't like it, you know. I like relatively soft side steel. This is a hard steel, however, holds its edge very well and extremely sharp knife, dependable. Practically, in paper cut, kind of annoying because of microchipping. Hard steel destiny. And it's a Kylie knife. You know, kind of unique design around here. However, very comfortable in choking up, pinch holding. Very good hunting knife. L6. Very easy to restore, kind of soft steel. However, now it has my most appropriate angled convex edge. You know, as your intention, it can go any angled edge. Very useful, thin blade, L6. This continuing stuff, maybe you can get now, still. Second generation. Oh no, first generation. Kylie knife, CKC Hunter. And this is second generation. O1 steel, much heavier than this knife. And shorter blade. However, you know, kind of survival, bushcraft, and hunting knife. Stronger knife than first generation. Deeper angled and thick, pretty tough O1 steel. Great edge geometry now. I like this knife very much. Trailblazer Hunter version and handle variation. It's black and white ebony. I like this color combination, black and white, very much. Okay, short version of Kylie Hunter knife. Hiker, longer version, elongated handle. It's also very good, L6. This is absolutely discontinued stuff, sword blade, and full tang. No pins. This knife is a kind of problem knife, you know. Edge geometry is superb, VG10, and shallow enough, and pretty sharp, very sharp knife. However, this handle is no good. You know, beautifully done, too beautiful, slick, no hairy, and thin, not stable in my hand. Various holding possible easily, however, not stable. Different from this handle, very different. you can see the thickness different, and this is angular and this is completely oval. You can see it from the butt, very different. I don't recommend you this knife for hunting. Pricey stuff, however, it's a keeper knife, you know, jewel, beautiful knife. And this is shorter version of Fox River. This is Highland Special in Amazon Bloodwood, Redwood. Oh, comfortable in my hand. And stronger belly and short blade. You can see comparing this one. The belly angle is different and blade length is different and handle length, I mean from this to here, finger groove length is pretty identical. So hand size is the same, much identical. You know, angle, getting backstrap angle is different. This is a kind of slow knife, careful knife. This is a speedy knife, shallow belly. You know. And Falkniven F1, this sheath, you know, slips into the narrow space in my rucksack. Very good backup knife and strong survival knife. Its geometry is strange, flat bevel and acutely to the convex edge. Very strong edge geometry. Not extremely sharp, however tough. Vegetan steel, stainless. So great backup knife, in my opinion. This is much sharper Bug River. And you know, I have some folders here. However, you know, today I don't show you. And this is a great knife. I'd like to talk about this knife for a while. Japanese hunting knife. Japanese traditional construction, short time and wood handle and butt protrusion and 2 pins and ring and guard and sandwich construction, you know. Core steel is blue paper steel and side steel is Damascus steel. And full hide convexed to the spine, from the spine to the edge, continuous. So it's very, very sharp and strong. I have never experienced any chipping at all. Blue paper steel is in Japanese aogami steel, the quality steel. From this steel was wrapped by blue paper from the factory to the knife maker. Factory means steel maker. Steel maker to knife maker, wrapped by a blue paper. It's a quality steel, you know. If it was wrapped in white paper, it's second grade steel, regular steel. And wrapped by yellow paper, it's low grade steel for tool, agricultural tool or something. Knife steel is white paper or blue paper. Blue paper is high quality steel. And I once owned a super blue paper steel knife. It was very, very sharp and hold its edge very long. However, I found some microchipping like this 3G steel. Super blue is maybe hardness, Rockwell hardness is 62 or 65. Hard steel, I don't like it. Once I found microchipping, it took much time, 3-4 hours on the black compound loaded leather. I don't like it. I like easy restore steel and tough and hold its edge very well. I like A2 and this blue paper steel, regular blue paper, not super. Okay, finished. This knife is very special to me, and I'm a Bark River collector. So Lignum White Bravo 1 and this Japanese hunting knife, my top 2 hunting knife this season. Thank you very much for watching. See you. Bye bye.